Hi everyone, Nerdy Brickster here. Today I'm going to be talking about set 7869, the Battle for Geonosis. Originally came out for $40 US retail with 331 pieces. And this review is going out by request. One of my subscribers requested this video, so I'm making it as a special request. So let's get started. It comes with 5 minifigs. I'm going to start with the Separatists. We have a Super Battle Droid here. I have very mixed feelings about the Super Battle Droid. Mainly because, yeah, it looks phenomenal. It looks great. It looks just like a Super Battle Droid. But I guess the problem is that's usually what happens when you make like 3 pieces that are meant to look exactly like a Super Battle Droid. You don't really get the feeling when you put it together of like, oh wow, that's really, you know, cool looking minifig. Like, it's literally just like a molded, it's meant to be a Super Battle Droid, so it looks too much like a Super Battle Droid to even make you think it's anything else. I guess that's maybe just a nitpicky first world problem I have about this minifig, but I don't know, it just seems too perfect. It doesn't seem like a Lego piece, it just seems more like an action figure. So that's my little complaint with him. Now we have two just regular battle droids. No like special coloring on them. They're pretty standard. Just the tan with have the gun. So that's nothing special there. The other one is on the thing, so I'm only going to show you one of them. Now we have Commander Rex. I do watch the show now. In the past I didn't have any of the Clone Wars sets. Specifically Clone Wars sets, because I never watched the show, but I started watching the show, so now I can say I know who Commander Rex is. He's got the great, looks just like him in terms of they did a great job with the pattern on his mask. I like the 2 sort of spikes, blue spikes. I put the little eyepiece on him like that, but it does come with a bunch of other things. If you want to give him a whole visor or something, you can do more than that. He's got the 2 blasters, and he's got sort of a, I don't really know what you would call this thing around his neck. It's some kind of armor. And he actually, despite being a clone, he does have a unique face. They give him a sort of a beard. So there's your Commander Rex. And then the last minifig, if I can just take her out of the speeder, we have Luminara Unduli, Jedi Knight. Really crooked hat right now. She looks very nice printing on her. She's got sort of a greenish tan tint to her flesh, I guess is the best way to describe it. Lightsaber. She's got this nice headpiece, and she also does have a double-sided face. So when she's riding around on the speeder, she has sort of like goggles that you can sort of put on her. There we go. Yeah, see the goggles. So that's Luminara, and so she goes on this sort of speeder here. And it's I think it's called a BARC Speeder, B-A-R-C, and it's a nice looking speeder. Very different from some of the ones we've seen in the 4, 5, and 6 sets. Obviously, because it's completely different, but like it's just got a very nice design to it. It's a little bulkier in the front and back, but I think it's really cool. It's got these sort of flaps that can fold in or out, so that's nifty. And it's got, they're actually like torpedoes on the back here, if you can see that. Got these little torpedoes, and it's got some nice design here, and then it's got the two little handles right there, so you can have her hold on one hand. So I'll just shut up and just let you take a look at the speeder front to back, so you can see how it's sort of designed. Alright, and the last thing is, let me just double check the name here. It is a Proton Cannon. And that's what this big spider guy is. Not really a spider because he's got only 4 legs, but whatever. Basically, the main feature of him is he's got sort of the he's got these sort of glowing red eyes, this long cannon right here, and then this also shoots right here. It's a little rubber turret. If you push this little thing back, it shoots. It goes over there. Shoots very far. And it can aim up or down with this little switch right here. And I guess that's my next complaint about this set is I don't like how this is in the front. I feel like if you're playing with it, because this set does have a lot of playability, which is a good thing, but if you're playing with it, I feel like you'd want to be able to just sort of do it from the back and then shoot it sort of inconspicuously. I feel like this ruins some of the playability of the toy because you have your hand right up in the front and sort of ruins the scene. So I thought that was a weird decision that they decided to make in terms of placing that. So there's that. Then over here we've got the little droid who's actually controlling the thing. That's really cool how he sort of like just juts out of the side and controls it. But then complaint number 3, we have this, it's not really a big complaint, it's just a little one, but like it's just a blue panel. There's no actual like buttons. I mean, I guess the studs on the lower piece look kind of like buttons, but like oh, I'll just push the big blue button in order to do everything. So that's kind of weird. Other than that, I really like the cockpit design. He fits in there nicely, especially because droids don't have sort of the slotted behind the leg pieces like this, so they can't really stick into anything. So it does work very nicely. This is all a very nice smooth design in the back, very rounded, very nice. This is the switch right here that shoots the missile. And then the leg design is great. I really, really like the way that they did the legs. Mainly, if you take a look at it right here, you see there's a gray piece right there, and there's a black piece. And that gray piece, if it'll focus, actually slides in there. And if you pull out the, if you sort of bend it out, you can see the gray piece sort of pulls out, and it's actually sort of, I don't really know the mechanical definition for it, but it slides in there very, very nicely. And it's cool because it just gives it some extra tension. Gives the leg some extra support with a little extra tension. So that's nice. And then right here we have basically this little knee panel, and then these wide feet, and then these rotate about 90 degrees, a little bit more than 90 degrees. They don't go any further than that this way, and they will go quite a ways the other way unless you have the other leg stopping it. So they will turn probably, what is that? Probably 120 degrees. So the legs are very nicely done. Basically, my one complaint is knob, blue panel, and a super battle droid that doesn't really look like a Lego. So those are pretty much my 3 complaints. They're not big, but they're substantial enough for me to not love this set. If I were to give it a rating, I would give it probably just a 6 out of 10, honestly. Mainly just because when this seems like a very small part of the Star Wars universe. This spider, you see it in the background in a couple battles. The BARC Speeder, decent, but honestly, like, the minifigs are definitely the thing that really make the set great. So you get Luminara and Rex, and you get a couple good droids. But honestly, I feel like for the amount of money, this is $40, $50 if you get it at Toys R Us, because for some reason Toys R Us successfully gets away with charging more money than everywhere else. It's just a little bit more money than I honestly think it's worth. It's not a pivotal thing of Star Wars. It's not iconic in any way. So I just think it's not. I guess it's just not what I would go for when it comes to a Lego set. If I only had $50 to spend, I would get something a little bit more, just a little bit more Star Warsy, something a little more iconic. The Separatist never really floated my boat, and given some of the complaints I have with it, I just feel like this is one of the best sets I have. It holds its own, but it's not particularly the nice Star Wars set. This isn't really the nice Star Wars set that I would hope for. So there you have it, 6 out of 10 for the Battle for Geonosis. And thanks for watching, and I'll have a new video up in next 2 weeks.